Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my July TBR for you. I'm so excited because I'm filming this on June 30th, which means tomorrow is July 1st, and that means it's Herkit 3.0. I'm so stoked. I've been watching a lot of Herkit videos, where people are already building their TBR and where people are struggling to find books to fit the prompts. I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. I got everything planned already. If everything goes well, I have like the next 5 months planned, if everything goes right. So I have the fan on as well because, I don't know if you can see, my room is at a whooping 31 degrees, which is much better than 2 nights ago because it was 34.2 degrees at night. Terrible. So yeah, but still, like, we went through a heat wave, and this is an old house, the walls are very thick. I cannot get the heat out, so the fan is on. I hope it doesn't annoy you too much. I don't know how you can see, I had to use some white out to write July TBR because this was actually my August TBR. Now, I want to start Herkit 3.0 with the Shiritori prompt, which means from the butt, right? So let's say we have this book here, the Soul of Octopus. It ends with an S, so you have to read a book that starts with the letter S. And whatever the last letter in that title is, you have to start. You know what I mean. I had everything planned out already. I can show you. Where is it? This is now the August TBR. That was supposed to be the July one. But the second book that I want to get is not available on Libby yet. My spot was, I think, 21. And there were only 4 books available at my library or the Libby app. Now there are only 3 books available. So it takes even longer. I think it's like 4 weeks waiting time to get the book, and that will be the end of July. Which, given the fact that that's the second book in my Shiritori challenge, it's just not going to work. If it was the last book, fine, I could have waited. But the second book, no. So we're switching things around. I'm going to start July with the actual August TBR. Let's get started. I also bought this one here, a new notebook, to write everything down. So we have just Herkit 3.0 challenge, and then July 1st, and I want to write down what I'm reading, how long it's taking me, and whether I have done an update. I did a poll where I asked, do you want an update per prompt, or do you want an update every month? And only one person has voted, but one monthly update. So sometimes, I don't film all of that in one day. I film it over the course of a month. So sometimes I forget what I talked about. So I just want to write down what I'm reading. Then here in the back I have the prompts. Hold on. I have some filled out already. Just to see what I can achieve. I'm gonna start off with the TBR. Now, that is my backlist authors list. As you know, I have been sucking in everything that Frida McFadden has written, and that is also the order that I will do for backlist author. Luckily, she has a lot of books written, okay, it won't be a problem. And luckily, all of them are on Libby. Available already. I don't have to wait. What was like 12 weeks that I had to wait for the other one. You will see that in the August TBR. So, the first one that I want to read is The Boyfriend. Because my actual boyfriend has the book. So, he doesn't, he's not reading it, but he's just not into crime and thriller. So, I asked him, if you don't want it, can I have it? Sure. So I don't have it yet. Oh, also, in case you're new, hi. My name is Jess, and I have a challenge with myself where I buy 1 book for every book that I read. However, in July, I will start clean with 0 books, and all of these are on Libby, which means that none of this is for my physical TBR. Those 5 books, which means if I get all of them, I'm at -5. Ergo, I have to read all 5 of them to be at 0 again, and then a couple more if I want some new books in my collection. The Boyfriend I want to read, that will count for nothing. That will just count for the backlist author. Then I want to read The Housemaid's Wedding. That is a novella, in between Housemaid 2 and 3, if I'm not wrong. That will also count for nothing else because I think the audiobook is 3 hours, so it should be easy. So after The Housemaid's Wedding, I want to read Housemaid 3, of course. That is called The Housemaid is Watching. That will count for backlist author and for title accounting, which means you have to count the words in the title. It's called The Housemaid is Watching, which means I got 4 done already. I feel like the easiest one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, and then after that we're struggling. So I figured I'm gonna start off July with as many prompts as I can. Now, I don't know about The Boyfriend and The Housemaid's Wedding. Maybe there's something in it I could use. Maybe someone in The Boyfriend is reading a book that's actually available in real life and I could do the bookception prompt. I don't know yet. Yeah, then number 4 I want to read is Never Lie. And that will also count not only for backlist author but also for characters to authors, because apparently the main author is the main character is called Ethan, and there's an author called Ethan Cross. So I will read Never Lie, and then I will read a book by Ethan Cross, which is also like crime stuff, crime thriller maybe. And then I have to, then I have to pick the main character from that book. I don't know, let's say it's Liz. Then I have to read a book by an author named Liz. You know what I mean? Hopefully that is loop. And then the 5th book for my author backlist is The Crash. That will count for road trip because apparently it takes place in Maine. See, like I have 5 books that I'm reading, which will fulfill the backlist prompt. Checked. And 3 of them will count for something else already. That's my plan for Herkit 3. You know, Herkit 2, I just said, well, I'm just going to read whatever and I see where the books would fit in the prompts. No, I got plans now, okay? I want to fit as many books as I can in different prompts, right? Every month I pick one prompt that I want to use, so you already spoiled. August will be Shiritori. I want to finish one whole prompt and then at least start other prompts with the books that I picked for the official prompt, you know what I mean? Those are the 5 backlist books that I want to do. Now, obviously, if I just read Freedom FM, Grant, I love her, but it might be a bit much, you know what I mean? So, I got 2 other books that I want to read. One that I don't have here, but that is this one here, All Systems Red by Martha Wells. Yeah, that will count for red, because this time we do not have to do the covers, we have to do the actual word. Okay, the rainbow word, so red. And I will do the secret poem that is Reading Outside. That is only like a 3-hour book, audiobook. And, I just grab my earbuds and then just, whenever I go for a walk or whatever, put the book on. Or if I'm sitting outside in the garden, put the book on. 3 hours, that should be doable. Another book. So in total I have 7 books on my TBR, which should be doable, right? I got this one here. This is the new Illuminator book. I still have not done a short for that. This is Nemesis Mine by Amy Archer. I love this cover. I think it's great. But there's something about the OG cover that I just love a bit more. You know what this reminds me of? Like romance books from the 80s. With like a typical man on the cover, usually chest out, I don't know, I just like that a bit more. This is great. But this one, I might as well put this one on because I really like the cover. Yeah, that will count for newest book, newest exhibition, which is also a secret prompt. Okay, so that is it. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I think I've got everything done that I want to talk about. Now, I don't know if starting the challenge off with just one author or with the main focus on one author is a good idea because I might get bored. So I also know that the Yusuke Sashi book, the comic that I always read, will also come in. I don't know when, but it will be here. So maybe I can also put that in between. That usually takes me less than a day to read. So yeah, I just need some variety. I know like the Housemaid's Wedding is also like a 3-hour audiobook. And if I finish that and then continue immediately with Housemaid 3, I might have the momentum, you know what I mean? I don't know yet, but that is my July TBR. It's going great. Out of the 7 books that I have on here, 5 count for an additional prompt. But then again, maybe the Boyfriend and the Housemaid's Wedding have something in them that I could use for another prompt. I don't know yet, I haven't read them, like I said, so maybe, like the Boyfriend obviously doesn't count for familiar terms. If it was the husband, it would have. But yeah, I want to get the Boyfriend because that book is in my reach. I can easily grab it from a Boyfriend. Let me know how you are starting Herkit 3. Do you have a plan? Do you go by prompt? Do you just go all over the place like I did in Herkit 2? I did much better in Herkit 2 than Herkit 1, but I'm still struggling. There are some prompts that I haven't even started yet, and we are June 30th. It's over. Like I started on July 1st. Today is the last day. Like that. Anyways, so yeah, that's my July TBR. I hope it's doable. I hope. There's only 7 books, and even this one here, that is the only physical book that I have, and that is not that big. It's like, hold on, 437 pages. And if I fly through that, I'm excited. I hope I can be a bit better at Herkit 3 than I was at Herkit 2, and definitely at Herkit 1. So yeah, I gotta stop talking because look, it went up. It went up. It's no, it's just not cool. I will start the vlog officially tomorrow. Herkit 3. I'm stoked. I don't know what it is. I have so many books planned. Like I said, I have like 5 months planned already. I'm actually acing this thus far. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know if you read any of these books before now. It's very Freedom McFan heavy. But maybe, maybe you read this one already, or maybe the All Systems Red. Is that not? It's Murderbot, right? The show on, I don't know. I would say Amazon. Is it Amazon? I'm not so excited to start. Like, I've literally been counting down the days for July 1st so I can start this challenge, and I'm so pumped. I see you with probably a reading vlog for this because, you know, it's Illumicrate and I usually do a vlog for that. So, yeah, bye.